Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance for the PlayStation 2. Let's go ahead and get the controller turned on, and we will hop straight into some missions. We're going to do some VR missions as Raiden. We're hopefully going to get through a solid chunk of them. Let's see, this is Tuesday, October 20th. We're starting out with about 6% completion. Let's see if we can't bump that up to 7.5 maybe. I said I wasn't going to play any till tomorrow, but I changed my mind. I've got some free time, so go ahead and get some progress in towards this. And we're going to go ahead and do the weapon mode, and we'll do handgun, and it looks like we need to start at level 2. Let me see, before we get too involved in this, let me just make sure this stream is going out. It's only like it's only the third stream I've done this week, and this is still fairly new to me. I just want to make sure I'm getting this correct. Don't want to be sitting here saying this is streaming and then wind up finding out, nope, it actually wasn't. It actually wasn't. So bear with me one second. I've got the Twitch app pulled up on my tablet. And man, I guess I can't just view my own channel. No, there we go. Okay, and it's showing live. So, guessing that tells me it's working. I am watching an ad, so it's got to be working. Watching Matt Lauer. Matt Lauer's pumping something. Okay. Weapon, handgun, level 2. Destroy all targets and head to the goal. Destroy them consecutively, and gain bonus points. Press the weapon button twice quickly for a tactical reload weapon. Okay, so this will take me a little bit to get used to the first person view. It can be kind of difficult adjusting to the sensitivity. Last one, okay. Curious to see how I did. Just the first one I finished in a week or two. Okay, I got on the leaderboard. That's good enough for me. Go ahead and bring this up here in case there's any activity in the chat. I can respond. Level 3, destroy all targets and head to the goal. The orange targets explode when destroyed. They can be used to destroy nearby targets. I've got 29 targets to destroy. Looks like destroying orange ones will be key. Oh yeah. Oh. That one seemed pretty seamless. I think I did pretty good there. Could have got better targeting on the orange targets, but still got on the leaderboard. Level 4, destroy all targets and head to the goal. Make good use of the lock-on button to move while aiming your gun. Destroying the deduction obstacles, red targets, will lower your score. Okay, so make good use of the lock-on button while moving. Or make good use of the lock-on button to move while aiming your gun. And avoid the red ones. Let's see, let's kind of get this figured out. I know I figured this out before. Okay. Sweet. So, normally, Metal Gear Solid 2, whenever you get your weapon ready, You just prime it with square, and then if you release, he actually fires. It looks like they made a change in this game. Previously, you were stationary, and you had to remain stationary. Now, if you press and hold L1, you can run around and remain locked on, kind of have the option of strafe. So, now that I've got that figured out, let's give it a shot in actuality. I'm gonna avoid the red ones. Ooh. Somersaulted just to the side of it.
Nice work.
Alright, top score. That one was kind of fun too. I actually enjoyed that. So of course it's going to be over in like 20 seconds. So use what you've learned so far to destroy all targets and head to the goal. There's 40 targets. I'll wait for those, it looks like. Just wait for those to reassemble. Alright. Think I did alright in that one as well. I don't think I got top spot good enough, though. Got on the leaderboard. Hey, who cares? Okay, so that's it for the handgun. Let's go ahead and check out the assault rifle. It looks like we're going to have a couple different assault rifles. Okay, destroy all targets and head to the goal. The line at the center of the target gives you more points. 12 targets. Let's see, no, it looks like, at least for this one, we just have the M4. And no objects equipped. Looks like that one may be a good score. No. Just on the leaderboard, that's all. Okay, assault rifle level 2. Destroy all targets and enter the goal. Destroy them consecutively. Little typo. And gain bonus points. Press the weapon button twice quickly for tactical reload. Okay, so just kind of restating what it told us with the handgun training missions. So with the original Metal Gear Solid, I was just kind of detailing a little bit ago how the, sensitivity of this is kind of frustrating. You know, I was just outlining, okay, you bring your weapon out with a square, you hold it, and then you release it to fire. Well, Metal Gear Solid 2 kind of throws that a little bit on its head thanks to the pressure sensitivity of the PS2 buttons. And so actual sensitivity does play a role. So level 3, destroy all targets and head to the goal. Destroying the deduction obstacles, the red targets will lower your score. Ah. See, like right then, I guess I just barely pushed the fire button enough for it to register as pull of the trigger. Ah, jeez. That one's not going to be too good. These targets are a little bit tougher to get the top points out of, since you got to hit the line rather than just the dead center of the target. And I didn't get on the leaderboard, which makes sense, but I'm not too concerned about it at this point. See, level 4, destroy all targets and head to the goal, point the weapon, and press the lock-on button to point and move. Use this wisely. Okay. Food. Just want to set it down. Well, looks like we've got some of those deduction targets here, so we got to be careful. Ooh, no. Well, no. They're not deduction targets. Oh, no. They're not red. They're orange. They're not deduction targets. They're exploding targets. Oh, jeez. I may actually die. Okay, well, we did it. And Jenny dropped off her leftover Velveeta shells and cheese, so I've got something to snack on once I'm done here. Little pup wants some too. She was sitting here begging for me a second ago. Okay, I think this will be the last of the assault rifle missions. Use what you've learned so far and destroy all targets. Head to the goal. 52 targets. 52. Oh man, he couldn't have appeared a little sooner. I guess maybe it was meant to take these ones out. Alright. Let's watch out for those. Oh. Still just in range. Yeah, it's much easier to accidentally fire with an assault rifle than it is with a handgun. I think just because of the automatic nature of the weapon. Okay, we got... Okay, that was it. I was gonna say we have one more, but the odd shape of that one kind of threw me for a loop. Took me a second to realize, okay, okay, yes, that is the last target. I'm not very good with the assault rifle, but I made it through. Let's try the C4 and Claymore. C4 and Claymore. Destroy all targets and head to the goal. Use different weapons accordingly. You can change where you set the Claymore while pressing the weapon button. Okay. While pressing the weapon button. Maybe it just means the direction.
Jack, you're great.
Now, what is it going to take to get the top score there? I got, what, 1,100? Or no, I guess 1,100 bonus points. Well, I was just shy of the top spot, so it probably wouldn't take much more than that. That's probably one I could easily do. Well, I guess not easily do, or else I would have gotten the first time. So you destroy all targets and head to the goal. The orange targets explode when destroyed. Be careful not to be caught in the explosion. Okay. A common occurrence here. Orange targets explode, so we don't want to use claymores on those. We want to use C4. And why don't we wait for That. And somersault into the end zone.
Nice work.
Alright, top spot. Level 3, destroy all targets and head to the goal. You can set the C4 on the wall by pressing the weapon button, flattening yourself against the wall. Okay, let me get this straight. The weapon button, let's see, by pressing the weapon button, flattening yourself against the wall. Okay, so whenever I'm flattened on the wall, I can stick C4 on the wall. I don't know if this was in... I don't know if this was in Metal Gear Solid. If it is, it's new to me. I think... Well, first off, let me get the weapon equipped. Okay, cool. Like I said, I don't know if this was in the original Metal Gear Solid, because this concept is new to me. Maybe it was, and we just never did this. This will be a little tough for me to orchestrate. At least just sitting here kind of watching these and thinking about it. Okay, yeah, that's the position we want them in. So basically, let's try and wait and see if they'll get lined up. Not quite, but good enough. Speaking of not quite. I guess for this one, we'll just do Claymore. That one I didn't do too good on. I can already tell you that much. Oh yeah. Not even close to getting on the leaderboard. That's fine. See, level 4, destroy all targets and head to the goal. Observe the target's route and determine the point where you can destroy many at once. Probably want this to be there. No, maybe not. This one's going to be a little convoluted. This one's definitely not going to be another top scoring one. I guess for that I could just use Claymore. Oh, no, okay. Thought for a second maybe you couldn't lay Claymore on whatever these panels are, but no, you can. I was just too close to the edge.
Good work, right?
Really? Campbell, was that good work? Use what you've learned so far to destroy all targets and head to the goal. This little sequence shouldn't be too difficult. Well, shouldn't be too difficult, but I still messed it up. We just bide our time with those guys. Somersaulted into an invisible wall. I guess not an invisible wall, just the barrier to that platform. Okay, that one we actually did get on the leaderboard. So that makes me feel a little more confident with my Skills with the C4 and Claymore. Okay, grenades. We got handheld grenades and we got a grenade launcher, which made its debut in Metal Gear Solid 2. Grenade launcher not an available weapon in Metal Gear Solid. See, level 1, destroy all targets and head to the goal. Grenades bounce off walls and targets. Make good use of this feature. They bounce off walls and targets. And it's just gonna give me the launcher straight off the wall. Straight off the shelf.
Jack, you're great.
Looks like we got second place on the leaderboard. I'll take it. Destroy all targets and head to the goal. Yeah, it looks like these are all going to be pretty straightforward. Wonder if they'll actually have me do some trick shots. You know, they made mention that, hey, grenades can bounce off walls, use this to your advantage. I haven't really had to use that to our advantage yet. See, attack at the right timing. Attack at the right time while observing the target's route. See, we got 3 more targets. Wonder if we can... And it's going to be too tough to see them from here. Alright, straight up somersault into the end. Wanted to shave off like half a second, a millisecond. Whatever it did, it got us the top spot. Okay, level 4, destroy all targets and head to the goal. The target's route is fixed. Waiting at a point could be useful. So basically, wait and see where they all line up. At least to make the most of your explosion. Yeah, getting this time just right is a little more difficult. You're not just on a normal plane whenever you're actually looking at something like a Kirby Air Ride board, whatever that special game in Kirby Air Ride was. You had to fly at the dartboard. Looks like that is the last one. I don't think that's what it meant by just waiting at a point, but I had to wait. I had to wait to get just that one, and it was an exploding one. Definitely room for improvement there, but just about got second place. I mean, I was like about 1,000 points off, which first place is 1,000 points from that, but didn't seem like that should have been scored as well as it did. So you use what you've learned so far to destroy all the targets and head to the goal. We've got 10 targets. Oh man, looks like those were all kind of gathered together. This one will be kind of tough to line up. This makes you wish for the sort of grenade trajectory path that like Gears of War had, where you could actually see where your grenade's gonna land. That was so helpful. You know, it's not like something like that inherently makes the game easier. Maybe in something like this it would, but then they could just design these stages to be maybe a little more complex. I'm just having a hell of a time with that one, jeez. Don't really just want to throw them though, I bet that'd give me worse aim. Man, this is just the worst. Okay, let's just wait. I didn't even get it. Probably gonna have to retry this. Okay, maybe not. We got 3 remaining and a minute to get them. Jeez. I'm like missing every opportunity here. I am the worst with this. Oh man, am I just gonna be straight up out of grenades? No, I do have, looks like handheld and this grenade launcher use different types of ammunition, so I still have a handheld one, but or I still have 54 of them, but I ain't taking my chances. I'm not gonna make that one. Oh, shit. Got plenty of time. Let's just kind of wait for them to line up. Okay, I don't have infinite time, so let's keep it going. Alright, that's helpful. Just waiting. Okay, sweet, halfway done. Switch over to this other side. We'll try from this vantage point, see if this maybe gets us a little closer and makes this a little easier, and it doesn't look like it will. How does that not explode those? Come on. Come on. Okay. Let's just wait. I mean, it's pretty much whenever I think I've got it lined up, go ahead and re-aim just a little bit up because I'm surely not going to hit it the first time. All right. Man, that thing's moving pretty fast, too. Oh, man, I got it. Not a good score. Not a good time. But I made it. I'm not in it for the score, at least at this point. I don't know what getting a good score on all these is going to unlock, what getting the top spot will unlock. If it's anything like the first game, Metal Gear Solid VR missions, the first game with VR missions, it's not going to be worth it. It's about 30 minutes. I think I'm going to call it quits there. We just finished Grenade. We are halfway through the weapon VR missions with Raiden. I think we'll try and complete these last remaining 4 whenever I do my next video. So that'd leave us the PSG-1, the sniper, the Stinger, a missile launcher, the Nikita, a guided missile launcher, and the HF Blade, a sword. A sword. Okay, so we got 39% done with Raiden. Let's go ahead and save and see where that puts us overall. Let's see, we are at 5.8% when we started. We were at 5.8%. We are now 9.5%, right on. Exceeded my expectations. I was hoping just for 7.5. We got 9.5. That's awesome. We're almost 10% done. Where's all the percentage in this? We're like a third done with Raiden. So we could say, okay, let's try and do the math here real quick. We're a third done with Raiden, and we're 10% overall. So basically, we complete Raiden. We're going to be about 30%. Snake also just has duplicates of Raiden's missions. Maybe more tough. Excuse me, not more tough. Maybe tougher missions than Raiden's. The same version, just tougher. If we complete all of Raiden, we're at 30%. We complete all of Snake, we're at 60%. So there's still 40% somewhere has yet to be unlocked. I guess we will find out eventually. And when we find out, it will be in a later video and not this one. So, gonna go and do my sign-offs. This was John from mybrandongames.com. You can check me out there. You can also check me out on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch as John Engelman, JohnEngelman, or My Brain on Games on Twitch, which if you're watching me on Twitch right now, presumably you already know how to find me. And I guess if you're watching the archived version of this video on YouTube, you presumably know how to find me. But if not, there you go. If you are watching this live, I will be trying to do another video tomorrow, probably around the same time. Just do the same thing, go do some of Raiden's VR missions. And that would be Wednesday, October 21st, about 9 p.m. Central. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, if I do it at all. You can check me out on social media presence, my social media presence, to find out ahead of time. So anyways, I do thank you for watching. Do return.